So my name is Corinne Lamar. I'm the Assistant Program Director at Sacramento Self-Help Housing. I work in the Permanent Support Housing Department of Sacramento Self-Help.
Awesome. So what kind of services does Permanent Supportive Housing provide?
So we are funded through the federal government, through HUD. We have regular residential homes all the way from Carmichael, North Highlands, north, all the way to the deep south side of Sacramento. We have 63 houses with about 260, 70 clients that we house. So one of the unique things about our program is that it is permanent support housing. So we have a lot of programs through the state, through the county, local communities where it's more shelter-based, so it's not a permanent housing situation. So that is one of the really great things about our program, is that a lot of our homeless have been moved from one shelter to the next, and we're providing them a stable starting point to hopefully acclimate them back into society. So we do offer, it is independent living. We have anywhere from 4 to 5 clients living in a residential home together. It is independent. So we do, they do have to have a mental or physical disability to qualify. So we do house the most vulnerable. However, they have to be somewhat functional in order to kind of coexist and be successful in our program. We offer case management. Case management is limited. Our case managers are to visit the house once a week. Ultimately, they end up providing a lot more case management than sort of in the Housing First model, because our clients are extremely vulnerable and they need assistance with everything. One of the key things that we do is try to plug them into some sort of income. A lot of our clients have SSI, SSA, SSDI, one of those areas of Social Security. We also set them up for general assistance through the Department of Human Services. We set up food stamps for them. Coming right from the street, there's like a couple things that we really focus on: income, setting up into some type of medical services. We have relationships with ELICA, with WellSpace, and Setter Pace is also a really great agency that works and offers a kind of like a one-stop shop. Mm-hmm. Those are some of the things that we immediately want to plug into our clients, is having regular medical doctor, have a primary physician, have some sort of medical services. Mental health through adult access is something that we absolutely encourage. It's a process, everything's a process. And our case managers help walk them through those processes. They do everything from setting appointments. Sometimes we transport clients. We encourage independence, but some of them just need our relationship, that support, in order to actually show up for their appointments. So we do life skills. We do basic stuff from how to keep your room tidy, how to do chores, how to use the washer and dryer, how to cook, just real basic stuff that a lot of these clients just aren't used to coming from the streets. Chronically homeless is homeless for a year or longer, or 4 times over like a 3-year period. But I would say, on average, our clients are homeless for 5+ years before and some 20 years before they've been housed with us. So you can imagine the vulnerability and the issues with all of a sudden having 4 walls around them.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And just to reiterate the stats you said before, how many houses, and then what is the projected number?
We currently have 63 houses, and we have about 200 and I want to say 280 clients, mm-hmm. Maybe a little bit less. Currently, we have only about 3 or 4 vacancies. So we've really we're kind of hitting our maximum occupancy with our houses, which is really good news. Mm-hmm. We have one more house that we're going to be leasing that's going to be coming soon, and that house is going to be another slot for 5 to 6 individuals. Another thing is that we're not a board and care, and so we have to limit our numbers of clients in the houses to 6 or less. Mm-hmm. Anything 6, we have to be certified as a root care facility. Mm-hmm.